make a move, make it matter.
Yeah.
Forget the rest.
How y'all feeling?
You're rocking with the best radio station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Mr. BX, your host with Promo YS, and Mr. Cool Maurice.
What up, though?
And welcome to another episode of We Serious Podcast, episode 3. So, it's been a wild week this week, you know, especially 2 days ago. We had lost a known rapper to gang violence, you know, right outside of a nice family business.
Terrible.
You know, R.I.P. to Young. R.I.P. to him, you know.
Young Dolph.
Young Dolph, yeah. So R.I.P. to him. You know, I heard that he been doing a lot for the community. Been doing a lot to get people back, you know what I'm saying? But
miss you, brother.
You know, it's sad, you know. It's sad that we lost a good artist, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely sad. That was a tragically. That was a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
Sad.
And so that's why we gotta be responsibility of ourselves. Once you start doing something, you're making a name out here. That's why you gotta keep yourself really private from the hood, from the street. Because I'm gonna be real with you. The hood is not your friend. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no matter if you do right or you do wrong, there's always gonna be some haters. Haters that live next door, haters that's across the street, even haters that you be hanging around with. You always gonna have somebody hating on you. And when they start seeing you making that dollar, you start seeing you making that shine, they feel like they gotta take you out because of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why sometimes you gotta leave people alone. I mean, I don't understand, you know, you wanna do for your family, but sometimes you gotta make arrangement how you and your family could react with each other, how you could bring them without other people knowing where you at. Because if they know where you at, then they know where to find you. You're putting your life in danger.
Well, it's all about how you conduct yourself, too.
Yeah, that too.
And the company you hold. Yeah.
So that's why you gotta be responsible of your name or your brand. You a brand.
Right.
You a merchandise.
Exactly.
So you gotta keep yourself protected and safe. See, I wanna see y'all make it till y'all get old.
So,
I don't wanna see y'all lose your life at the age of 25. You know what I'm saying?
it's true.
So we wanna kinda protect yourself.
Right.
Because your brand, your name, you valuable out here. So we want to work on that. We want to make that. We want to alert everybody on that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to want to, you know, hang with your friends and all that, but like people, they always turn when you turn. You know what I'm saying? So
Unfortunately, but true.
unfortunately, it's sad. I mean, you know, for the people that you grew up with, you know, y'all made a deal like we all gonna eat together. Then realize when you start making it, they don't feel the same way no more.
That's true.
So people get greedy and they get selfish, and it's about themselves. So that's why you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? So protect yourself, protect your name. I'm gonna be real with you. Just don't trust nobody.
Right.
Right.
Don't trust nobody.
I agree with that.
Don't trust nobody.
That's real.
Don't trust nobody until you see how they move.
Or pick the company. You know?
Pick your company.
Yeah, pick your company.
Pick who around you. Pick who's about you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pick anybody that looking different ways and looking at you different.
It's
You know
all
what I'm
about
saying?
your energy. So watch the energy around you.
Yeah, so
That's real.
we gonna just get into the show, okay?
Sweet.
So we got some special guests today. You know what I'm saying? So we got a special guest from the Dope Boys Cash Out.
What up, though?
Mr. Clay.
What up, though? What up, though?
What up?
Clay in the building.
What's up?
Clay in the building. Then we got Miss Future, Miss Sexy, Adult Entertainment, Miss Juicy Dick Fruit.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl JDF.
Yes. And we got Miss KD in the house.
Hey.
So, and we got Mr. J. Will.
JP.
Jay Will.
What's the deal?
So, and,
K right here.
and we got other special guests. We're going to let them introduce themselves in a minute. So we're going to start with the main guest, Mr. Clay.
Well, I gotta be the main guest. You got a bunch of people in here.
Start with Juicy.
You got the city in here, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Man.
I
You
got
know
a
what I'm
question.
saying?
Hood Ministries. Tell me about that. Tell me the concept behind that.
Hood Ministries. So, for lack of better words, I'm pretty much. It's only maybe tops 2, maybe 3 people that do what I do in the city.
Understand?
Like on a different level. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm gonna call it hood gospel. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that is because it's a lot of talented people in the city that actually can sing.
Respect.
This is Motor City. Let's not get that twisted.
Right.
But I am the voice of the ghetto. I call it. You know. It's not this way. Oh, okay. Damn, I ain't peep that. Hey, how you doing? But anyways, yeah, I call it the CD Hood Ministries because I feel like I talk for the streets pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I'm the voice of the poverty. I'm the voice of my hood, my struggles, my city, and I feel like I tell my story well. That's why I feel like I made it this far. So, you know.
I like the concept. That's why I asked. You know, I could tell a confident person, so I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. You know?
That's real. That's real.
Yeah.
So what you got coming up, Clay? Like, what's new?
I ain't gonna lie. I got some stuff going on, but I haven't thought about the name for the CD or anything of that nature just yet. I'm probably like 6 songs in, but I got so much music, bro. I probably got like, in total, real talk, I probably got like 20 songs somewhere just sitting. But I'm a big critic of myself. So it's nothing you can say, it's nothing you can do that can necessarily hurt me because I'm harder on myself than anybody else can.
A man with a plan.
Yeah, I'm a man with a plan. So I always got something going on. I always just try to do better and strive for better. But I haven't put out a CD just yet because I usually drop one every year. But I haven't put it out just yet because I haven't even thought of a name. And it's so. I ain't gonna lie, like I want to be different on this CD.
It'll come to you. I know what you're saying, organically.
I want it to be so organic, and not only that, like I've never made an R&B song, so I got R&B songs coming on there. It's just us. I might do a blues song on there. I'm just going everywhere. Like
That's healthy for the art.
Yeah, it's just pure art, man. Like pure creativity. Like I love a genre of music. I might throw a gospel song on that mud, like, cause I'm just that type of person. I grew up in the church. My family is from church. So it's just like I got so much to talk about, like just to express and really get off my chest. And I feel like the streets need to hear it.
Yes, sir.
That's real. That's real. Okay. Miss Juicy.
Okay.
What's up?
What you got going? How did you I got some questions. So how did you like what made you wanted to get into the porn industry? Like
I was always interested in it, like since the longest I can remember. Like I love the art of it, not just the sex, like the art of like the way like the human beings look, the way they breathe, what they do, like before and after, like everything about it.
okay.
Poetry in motion.
Okay.
I got questions.
What's the question?
I mean, go ahead.
I knew it.
Go ahead. Shoot your question. Shoot your shot.
Take it. So by being a creative artist,
Okay.
so is it particularly one sex or is it both or
It's both.
It's both.
It's both.
Okay.
I love men and women.
I got a question.
Okay.
So that's your man right there, right?
Yes.
Oh, that is beautiful. You a strong brother, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Confident.
Strong brother, king.
Confident.
So this
King. That's the real
question.
king.
So this is my question: is no such thing as cheating in your relationship?
I mean, it's limits.
Wait. I'll let her answer that one.
Okay, please.
Without
Please.
consent, I'm sure cheating without consent is never good, right?
Never, but how?
Right. I hear you. Let's hear.
I mean, in my industry, I keep it strictly business.
There you go.
No DMs, don't text me after, before, nothing like that. It's just strictly business. Just keep it like that. 9 to 5 business hours strictly. The whole cheating wise, I feel like in a relationship it should be everything up front.
There you go.
Always have communication. No backside and like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to her. No, it's none of that. But
I mean,
we
why
human.
would he technically
Like
speaking?
we make mistakes. We human, so you can't really.
That
say
sounds like
we
you
can't hold it
having the
against
best of both
somebody.
worlds as a man. Why would he? Like, I don't understand the back and going back. I don't understand. No, don't do that, bro.
No, I can't do that. Plus, I'm helping her run the company because she the CEO of the company,
Right.
and I'm helping her run it. So like people say, like you gotta be mentally prepared for
Yes,
stuff
you do.
like this.
Yes, you
Like I'm the one that's
Gotta
going
be
like,
strong.
so is that the person like what we try, like what we doing? And she like, I don't know. And it's the girl next. All right, so what's she doing? Like I don't know. Just tell
And
me
this is another
something so I can get it together.
This I don't man to take out. I got like 2 more.
I knew
questions.
you was gonna be the one.
But look, I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I really want to know. So do you charge people for this? Like, I mean, like for the like, how did this work out? Or do you just y'all pay each other on the back end with the views? Like, cause it's almost like music. It's a different art. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
like it's the same thing with music. You get your streaming views, same thing.
Okay.
So my website will be coming out. So whatever content is on that website, you'll get the money from the streams.
Okay. So y'all basically just got LLCs and BMIs and ass caps.
Actually, yes,
Yeah.
Cause she got the hub site,
Ah.
and that's paying through streams right now.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, the porn industry is winning.
Yeah, man.
You can go crazy if you just want to do a 20-minute set. You can go nuts.
Gonna make millions.
Okay.
That's
That's a short porn. That's a short movie.
that shit is some work though. That shit is
Oh,
some
it's
work.
not easy. You definitely got to be on some Percocets. For sure.
Man.
So we definitely got we have the being able to have sex with consent, being confident, having a man in the whole thing. But what about your child? Like, how do you keep that responsibility up? Like, how do you try to be the best parent you can be, but still do what you love to
Want
do?
this one? Or you want to go half?
We can go half and half.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
Right.
ladies
So-
first, I guess.
Teamwork, okay.
So, everybody know my child is Super T. She's always in the eye as well. So at the same time, she doesn't even know that she has followers, or she doesn't really know who's on her Instagram. So we're trying to keep her far away from the social media, so she won't get any backlash or like, oh, somebody talking about me or try to bully me. So same thing with me. I try to keep her as far away from social media as I can.
Okay.
But also everybody gonna talk about it. She's gonna come across it one day soon. So I'm gonna be upfront with her. Okay, mommy's a famous model. I take pictures. I go do shows just like you do, but people look at me different. But still, I'm still mommy. I go to work every day. I tell her.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. What about you, Dad? What's your trick of the trade of keeping it peaceful?
Well, considering the fact that I run Super T business too, so that's a mental thing dealing with her and her thousands of kid tribes.
Strong
I don't think she gonna have a problem because I feel like it's more how you raise your kid. I'm raising my kids not to care what others think or say.
Yes, talk
It's
about
more
it.
important about how you feel.
Right.
And if you feel something, just come to us and say it. And she do.
Okay.
Some stuff she say to me, I'm like, bro, I don't even know if I.
But you want her to
But-
be open.
Yeah, but I gotta talk to her. But like she said, yeah, like she don't know, like people know her whole family, like her brothers, her sister, her life, like they know what show she doing, how old she is. Sometimes she be looking at people like, wow. But that's because she don't know her followers on Instagram is up there.
Wow.
She don't know all the famous people that she performed with, or she got a song with this man.
So,
All
Wow.
she know is this. That's Uncle Clay. For sure. That's all she know.
Okay.
So she just be in the background having fun being a kid, but definitely she have asked me though. We talk about this. She have asked me like, "Daddy, what mama be doing? Y'all always out now. Mama be doing stuff." Like I thought, you know what I'm saying? I like, look here. Like she said, Mama becoming this popular model.
Right. Professionalism. That's
Exactly. But I ain't lied to her though.
Right, you didn't.
I didn't. So she
Absolutely.
was like, "Oh, mommy, pretty and stuff, doing what I do." I said, "Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it."
Teach
Oh,
her
mommy be
business
rapping.
side.
No, baby, that ain't it. But she take pictures though, like you do sometimes. She's like, okay.
Okay. Keeping her involved, but keeping her limited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I
Protecting her.
definitely, I think I can see you keeping her in her own limelight.
Yeah.
Definitely is a good distraction. So I appreciate that. That was a good answer, parents. Good job. Kudos.
Up on that. That's good.
We ain't just freaking out here.
Oh no.
Professionalism is
On the
everything.
low key.
We got some more guests.
JP.
JP. Weed dispensaries all over.
Music.
And music.
The real dispensary. Yeah.
I was with Big Daddy's. How's the
Say one.
Big Daddy's back in when they first started out?
I do know. I'm familiar with Big Daddy's. I heard.
Yeah, I was with those guys for a couple years, and then he ended up going through his troubles and all this stuff, and we went out to Jackson. And when he got out of jail out there, we just stayed out there for a couple years, and they're still out there right now.
They have a farm out there, don't they?
Yeah, that's actually where I was at for a while. I was keeping it going while he was in jail.
Right. Right.
What about the music? How you doing with the music?
Music's doing good now. Just been putting out and making a lot of stuff all the time. I mean, as much as possible. Hard finding those beats.
Man.
Well, we got those on deck over here if you need any. But what's the name of the label?
LBL Records.
Okay, how'd you get that?
I was Loki Gardens. I was Loki Gardens, and then my boy has Bull Life. So
Okay.
we came up with LBL Records.
So what type of artists do you hire in or manage
I don't know
stream
yet.
for?
I'd like to
We're
know.
kind of just doing everything.
Just a little everything?
Yeah,
I'm the same
we
way.
talked. I got some friends in ICP and stuff like that, and they've been kind of guiding me through.
Okay.
And I got with some Zug Island guys, and they actually were over yesterday, and we were talking about like he got me with producer Symphony,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
Symphony
yeah.
kind of told us to just do our own thing.
Well, that's good.
You know, try to put it out without getting a label or anything to see what we can do.
Stay independent.
So that's what we've been doing, taking singing lessons and all kinds of crap. I mean, we're doing everything.
Okay.
We're really
Okay.
trying to get it in there.
Can't wait to hear the first
Shout out to
verse.
Dame Bull.
Quick question. So, just overall for all of you who are involved in music, what advice do you have for like upcoming artists such as myself?
I'd say just be real.
Keep it a buck.
Take it. I mean,
Keep it all the way
you're
a
gonna
hundo.
find- Yeah, you don't want to come
Keep
out
it
with
a-
no bullshit, I guess.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like, if you're
be
going to
real.
talk about it, be about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a Detroiter is going to know if you are faking the funk. I can turn on some music and I'd be like, you're not really from here. We was just, where was we at the other day? The young lady was like, oh, I'm from Detroit. No, you not.
You ain't got
Say what up, though. She couldn't even say it. Nah, you ain't from Detroit.
And
So we
also-
can tell real quick
And also,
if you from Detroit. Okay?
and also study your audience. Know who your audience is.
Right.
Study study Instagram, Facebook, social media. Study how you could connect your music in the platforms. All right.
or to
And then
or
also
if
be
you're
outside the
aiming
box.
for a certain crowd. Make sure you're making music towards that certain crowd. But what I would say is never be afraid to fail. Don't let your failures determine how far you go. You know, it's pretty much the same guidelines with life. You know what I'm saying? Just never give up on what you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty much just keep going, keep trying. You might get a song that 2 views might pop up on there, but you might get a next song. The next song might have 1 million of them. Like, you just gotta push until you know, get the. But yeah, you just might have to push it. Just keep going, man. Never give up.
Got you. Thank you. Thank you for the tips.
My bad, Clay.
No, we good.
We got another guest, Jay Will.
Oh man, we got 2 of them.
I'm Ayo Jay Will. I know you, the comedian.
The comedian.
We can
I'm
definitely
Ayo
hear
Jay
you.
Will.
We can definitely hear you.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, what's the deal, y'all?
What's the deal?
I actually got some music coming out. I've been working with Wheelchair to Goat. We just did a song. It's unreleased right now. It's supposed to be on my next album. well, mixtape. I'm trying to make it an album. I got 3 albums I was working on. I told y'all on my last podcast. I also just tapped in with Pablo Skywalker. He doing deals right now. So
he back in the city.
Yeah, well, so I'm gonna get this song out with him.
Shout out Pablo.
Shout out Pablo. Shout out Wheelchair Go. Shout out everybody that's doing their thing right now.
Right. Absolutely. So with these 3 albums, what are they gearing towards? Is it hip hop,
Actually,
trap, R&B? What we working
glad
with?
you said that.
Yes.
None of them is the same.
Good.
Not one of them is the same song. I got some strictly for the city. That's why I'm doing songs with people strictly for the city. Then I got a couple people out in Atlanta. Shout out Trout. That I'm doing songs
Shout out
with
Trout.
them.
Yeah.
So it's literally straight Atlanta way. So it, and then I got some stuff in Cali I'm trying to do. I ain't never even been to Cali, but I know somebody that's out there, and he sent me some beats, and just from him being from out there, I can tell like this ain't city, but I can vibe.
Well, you know, when you do know the Bay in Detroit is first cousins. Like,
Okay. I didn't know.
That's acceptable. You feel me? Shout out to Cardo, man.
So shout out to everybody.
Shout out to Cardo. He called.
Yeah.
He make a lot of the beats for like major people in the industry, and also Doughboys Cash Out.
Okay, so shout out them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to hear it. Just know that all 3 of those states are cousins. We get along very well, and all that music dropped pretty much at the same time. When it comes to Michigan, Georgia, and California, they the first to get it. Missouri is one of the last to get it. So
shout out E40 in the Bay. E40 love the city, so I definitely know he. Yeah, got a lot of features out here. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. You did say something that was sweet to me. Like, I'm just me personally. You said strictly for the city. I was about to cuss. That's a nice title. Bro. Strictly for the city.
It might be
all like
straight
all Detroit people.
Straight city people.
right.
So,
We just gonna say that now. That it is copywritten. No one take it. At this
That's right.
That's real.
That's what's up.
But then we got another guest. Got the hottest clothing line in the city right now.
Yeah.
Going crazy. I gotta give me some drink.
Yeah, man. Introduce
definitely gonna
yourself,
tap
man.
in.
Tell who you are.
My
How you
name
got
Brandon
started.
Culture Currency.
I like that hoodie too, by the way.
Appreciate it. Shout out Octane. My man's Ty, man. He got some shoes too. They just dropped a couple weeks ago. Black on and everything. They doing their thing.
Respect.
Like Evergreen 10 Mile.
Evergreen
Yeah, by the way, we support all black businesses
all the
in
time.
the city.
That's what I'm talking about.
All the time.
We strictly about that. Like, we might wear our foreigners, but if our black-owned businesses have nice clothes, nice design,
Bring money back to the community.
bring it back to the
That's
community.
the whole purpose of culture currency, to keep the currency inside the culture. That's why we really can stay afloat and stay stable out here for real.
That's how you build the youth.
Definitely. And, the generational wealth, we got to build the youth. That's what everything about, too, building the next generations to come, because they really the future for real.
Exactly.
That's real. That's facts.
So what made you start the clothing line?
I used to drive tow trucks. Me and my brother, we started together. He drove semis, I drove tow trucks, and we kind of got tired of it. There was a lot of things we wanted to do, we really couldn't have a voice for real because we were so busy in trucks, tied up, working, doing the service and everything. So we started selling clothes, really connect with people and be able to talk and get our message across and really support one another to, like I said, keep everybody afloat so everybody can kind of come up together for real. That's really how me and Clay met for real.
Bingo.
Unity.
And I've been ever since.
That's
So
unity.
what are some of the brands that you have out right now that you can tell us about? And where can we catch these clothes?
Well, my brand is Culture Currency. That's in my store on 7 Mile Schaefer,
7 Mile
13607 Mile. But then we got a couple other brands, like my niece brand, Unstable. My little cousin, Khadijah, her brand. I don't want to say it wrong. It's like a Zuri Pasuri.
Sounds smooth.
Other Young Dog, Loyalty is Law in there. My man's Go Crazy Woo. We got a few brands in there. But we support everybody, though. It don't just got to be like clothing lines, whatever your business is. It could be food, it could be music, it could be comedians, roofing, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So that means my daughter can come drop her clothing line at your store?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I meant to ask you, how you do with
Gonna have
endorsing?
all the kids at your
Do you endorse any rappers? Do you want them to
Yeah,
wear
we got a lot of rappers that we sponsor, that we style.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them, bro.
That's real.
Every time, man.
How does that work? How can the artist get with you to get some clothes?
They can tap in our Instagram. It's Culture Currency. They can call my phone, 313-413-7550.
So how you do it? You'll bring your clothes to the venue. What if they didn't want to buy and they just want to endorse? You know,
No, it depends on who it is. We always got make something work for everybody.
Smooth, I like that. Always keep your business open.
Yeah,
7-Eleven, how we do business, 24/7. Yep.
Remember that story?
Then we got a fashion show coming up too, February 14th.
Okay.
The Tangerine Hookah Lounge. And a pop-up shop tomorrow at the Profit store. We mess with them too. Profit, Motive. It's gonna be a few brands. We always gonna come together out in this store. I think it's in Royal Oak. Birmingham. It's right there. I think it's Royal Oak though. Right there.
Dope boy Clay. That's what's up.
That's what we need, man. We need more black business, man.
Unity, man.
That's what I'll be trying to do, man. I'm trying
we need to empower each other.
We trying to we need more black-owned business, man. That's why we need to buy these properties. That's why we need to own these lands and these vacant buildings and turn them into something, man. Like, or I'll let our city go to waste. The city is treasure. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Rick Ross said it best. On the beginning of the song, I want to say it's like apple of my eye. He was like, the thought of being something, man. Like, it just feels good when you know, like you can really be something great. You can take anything and make it a masterpiece.
It go back to that conversation earlier, Clay. You got to have a purpose too, though. First, you got to wake up. You got to wake up with it
and love it, man.
And know what you willing to do to get it. That's the most important.
Find the people that's willing to help you get it. You know.
Facts.
That's more important.
That's
gonna push you when you don't feel like it's gonna.
Cause we all get tired.
Yeah,
3 heads is better than one.
Definitely.
Now people always say you got to know your purpose, but how would you say you find it? How do you find your purpose?
Talk to yourself. You got to believe in yourself first.
Right.
You gotta know who you are.
Yeah.
It's so meditation. You have to know.
You your worst critic.
Spend time with yourself.
Exactly.
If you don't spend time with I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
If you don't spend time with yourself, you would never know who you truly are.
Exactly.
Anybody will forever be able to manipulate you. They will forever know. People talk to you crazy. You like, damn, why did they?
And then you falling for a lot of things.
Falling for it. You know what I'm saying? You won't never know who you are if you don't spend time with yourself and give yourself that self-love, that self-care, that self-appreciation. Pat yourself on the back. Hey, I ain't do nothing but wake up and brush my teeth this morning. Kudos to me because I didn't have to get out the bed.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you just gotta, it's just self-love, self-appreciation.
Every day you tell yourself you're great. Look in the mirror and say, I'm great.
Right.
And I'm going to make great choices today.
You know, something that's interesting that y'all say that because, like, I guess growing up all the way into being an adult, really, you know, going into that adult life, you never really by yourself. But the pandemic really made us all, like,
it made us look at ourselves a different way.
I was single. I was by myself in my apartment in Indiana. I was like,
Probably appreciate
this is different. Like,
yes.
And I really got to know myself. I did a lot of meditating every day. It got to the point where I started doing lives where I was meditating. People was actually waking up at 5 o'clock with me.
Yeah,
bingo. But
that's the best time to meditate as well.
It's
5 in the morning.
Yeah. They say between 2 and 5.
They say the best ideas come at 3 a.m.
3 a.m., 5. Yeah.
Perfect time to talk to God. Yeah, talk back.
Bingo. Bingo. And another thing, too, what most people don't understand, especially us as black people, we give you a million reasons. We give a million reasons to complain.
Yeah, excuses.
But we never just wake up and give 10 reasons to be grateful.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So throughout my day, what I've learned to do is not complain.
Right.
I don't care what's going on. I'm not complaining. I'm gonna just figure out a strategy to make things work, and also give thanks for whatever it is that's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's about changing the mind and changing the perception of whatever's going on. Relearning.
Sometimes it's not even like, if you ever think like, we be like, man, all that bad stuff that happened, but really maybe it's not even a bad thing. Maybe it's just like a trial.
Yeah.
You know
trials and tribulations.
Learning process.
It's
how you take it too. You have to take it. You have to process it right.
Like it might not even be bad.
Constructive criticism.
It might have been something you had to go through.
Yeah,
constructive
anything.
criticism.
That right there is like, that's the number one thing.
That's the key to achieving too.
It can be somebody down the line that's gonna like your stuff, but it often can be like 100 other people down the line. It's like, man, you try.
Hey man, like
it's whatever you take though. Because if you confident in your stuff,
accountability.
You wanna know what's so crazy though? Like, do y'all ever really watch like how like did he talk to people?
I know. But you know what?
You don't be seeing that shit.
It's like the army. It's meant to break you down and build you up. I
But that's my
understand
point.
but you gotta be a strong
That's the
individual.
point. That's pretty much the point I'm making because it's constructive criticism.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, he talked, man, I wish I would
appreciate
work
that.
for a cheesecake. I wish I would.
I know. It builds strength within the person.
Yeah,
Somebody that
you know what
believes
I'm
in you.
saying?
You can feel that energy. I know what you're saying.
But it just his energy, it pushes you to be better.
Exactly.
Because if he can treat you like trash, and you don't step up to the plate where you can handle it and show him that you can handle it, he gonna forever step on you. You feel what I'm saying?
So you
He
gonna
make
fall victim to the world.
Yeah, he gonna make you be great. You feel what I'm saying? And he gonna make you see that within yourself.
Ambition.
You know, but sometimes people need that, and then a lot of people like, oh my God, I don't need it. I'm scared. You know,
Self-esteem. Yeah.
self-esteem. Yeah, you gotta.
That's how you know what you want to be for real.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really like a purpose of an old school dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know about old school fathers, man. My father, 85 years old. I damn near got ass whooping.
Well, that's the whole point behind ass whooping, so to speak. To build that confidence. Is to
That's why
build
he be hard
confidence.
on you so you could be hard in life.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but I didn't grow up with a hard I didn't get the hard you can't do this, you can't militant. Right. No, I didn't get that. He gave me hey, look at here, homie. This the talk. Like, so my father was something different. My mother is somebody in the whole gospel world. Like, I can really put my whole life out here. But it's like I had a balance, bro. And my father was definitely in my life. He was definitely a stern father figure. He was definitely him. But I didn't have that militant shit. Like, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? He still let me be a man. He still let me figure out. Yeah. He still let me adapt. And then when I bumped my head, he guided me. Yeah. He taught me.
Tough love is the best love.
Exactly.
Because you never really hindered. You can figure it out easier when you do it on your own.
I swear, because you don't want to, some of these, man, you go ahead and put your kid in a militant situation.
I know. Some of them are
When
sheltered.
you get 14, 15, 16 years old, you wonder why he's slapping the shit out you or, you know what I'm saying? Or he just disobedient, carrying guns, smoking weed all day long. Then you be like, damn, I should have never been that hard on him. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let the kids grow up and be.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Coming soon.
Can we?
Kid version of.
Can we camel back onto having that confidence and knowing that you can't be trampled over? I just want to go back to Juicy real quick.
Yeah. That's something
King, when did you know that you just couldn't step on her? Like, when did she give you that "don't play with me" look? You know, like, I know what I'm doing. You here or you not here type of look. Like, when did it happen?
Announce who?
You're talking about so far as her getting into this.
Yeah, like when she, you know, you tried to, you know, like when guys try to try you, they be like, shut the fuck up, you looking like nigga. I'm not you know, like when was that moment where maybe you don't even seem like that type, but was it a piece there maybe somewhere where you tried her a little bit, question what she was doing?
No, because I always wanted to know what she wanted to do so I can support her.
So you was ask questions and learn more. Yeah,
okay. Understand the person get a lot done.
That's real.
You learned a lot.
Hold on. So
yeah, I learned a lot.
So this is my question. So y'all are not just, y'all ain't just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Business partners too.
Or business partners. Y'all damn near married.
We
soulmates.
You can think of.
Soulmate.
From high school to here.
Oh, so
that's
this is
real. Deep.
I mean, you can't tell they look alike.
We ain't been together that long.
In a way.
It ain't been that long.
Y'all look long
If
enough.
y'all been together longer than 5 years, the facial expressions.
That's when you know the answers
Y'all
concerned.
laugh
That's
with the
true.
laugh. Nose all sweating.
I'm gonna tell you how dope this is.
Your dog even started looking like you after 5 years.
This is the crazy part. I'm gonna tell you how dope this is. Like when you just asked me that question, like I've never really thought about like, no, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I've always been like, yo, so what you want to do? Okay, you want to go to school? Cool. All right, you want to go to the job? Okay, cool. Or you want to be a stripper for one night? Okay, cool. I always wanted to know. But this is the crazy part. I'm going to tell you this story.
I'm ready.
People look at us like we crazy when I say this. When we was younger, when we was kids, like literally when we was kids, high school, freshman year.
This goes further than high school?
Yes. Now, let me tell you, I used to tell my mother, because my mama was so, moms, I love you if you're watching this. My mama used to be so strict. I used to be like, and it's the only person she trusted too when we was kids. So I was like, hey, Mom, I'm about to go over to Tyra house, you know, because we about to go chill or whatever the case is. My mom was like, all right, sweetheart. And Mom, I love you. Remember that. all right, sweetheart. And I'll call her and be like, hey, I'm about to go slide. You know what I'm saying? And she'll be like, all right, just call me when you done with the girl and let me know if you get back home safe, and I'll let your mama know you was here. Bet.
That's what's up.
That's real. Stuff like that.
So this
Right.
That's real.
And then she had the same situation. Like in high school, we know in high school, nothing to take serious. You in high school. But we knew that we liked each other like that. So it was like she had her little boyfriend. And I used to do dumb stuff too. But she'd be like, yeah, I'm dating this guy. But I'm like, yeah, all right, go ahead, be with that. I'll call me later when you done. Okay.
That's real. That's real.
I ain't never
That's
really.
what's
That's
up.
good love right there, y'all too.
So then let's reverse it then. When did you feel like you couldn't just do anything without really having a conversation with him?
I mean, I kept everything up front.
Even the women?
Everything. Like, I even came out to him, like, I was, like, fresh out of high school. I was like,
A lot of trust.
I might want to try women. He was like, what?
Oh, yeah, that was,
all right,
man.
he threw me to the wolves. Like, he was
Dad.
I got this set up. We gonna go here.
Dog. That ain't
So
dog.
we had, like, a whole Freaky Friday situation, but.
I had 3 women waiting upstairs for her at the crib. She said, babe, what we about to do? I said, walk upstairs. One of them was a nurse. That's the only one I mainly remember. She was like, what? I said, walk upstairs. She went upstairs. There was 3 women waiting. She was like, what we doing? I said, either you going to be a bitch or you going to do what you said you was going to do. She was like, I'm in this. Come on.
But it goes to just being upfront with him.
Trust.
It's just trust. Like I tell him everything, like from head to toe. He knows everything about me, and vice versa with him. I know everything about him too.
That's love.
Shout out to the good relationships. Shout out to the good relationships
But
out there
I feel
with
like
trust.
that gives me more confidence because I'm not scared to say anything to him. I can say, "Yo, homeboy was in my DM. Go look at it. See what he sent."
I won't even know.
And he be like,
I
"I ain't about to look at that." I'm saying, "Let's go look at it. Just look." But it's just, I don't know.
That's what's up. Well, I'll take that.
That's what's up. That's what's
I got a
up.
question. Why you? The name.
Juicy Dick Fruit.
He ain't seen the clip.
You gotta watch the clip first.
No, you can explain it though.
But okay, so
Okay.
Juicy Dick Fruit came from, I don't know, I'm just throwing out stuff, thinking about everything, but the juiciest fruit every man want. Hence Juicy Dick Fruit. So, you know, me, I'm juicy. Just watch the clip and dick fruit. It comes together.
So how long you been doing this?
I've been doing porn about a year professionally.
Okay.
Is it any
Perfect.
time you was like, you know what? No, fuck this. I'm done.
I mean, I have thoughts. Like, it ain't worth it. I ain't doing it. I have thoughts about that, but at the same time, I don't want to fail. That's the whole thing. Like, I came this far in it.
Confidence.
I don't want to fail. So I need to push my hardest to get over any obstacle or hurdle I have to get through to complete everything.
How about you?
She'll do stuff like this. And I don't know if I'm feeling today. I'm like, is that today or is that like forever? She be like, then she'll do the shit, go back and look at her page, like, I don't know. I got 900K.
Oh, you got the moments like
It's just today. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm like,
she got the moment.
Yeah,
So
the moment.
that digital real estate is popping. Yeah, it's hard
That's
to
good.
let go.
Jay, what was your question for me?
I forgot.
How did she come? I remember how did she come about the name? That's what I remember.
Yeah. Was it a time you was just like shit? I mean, you just said obviously it goes back. But was it a time you was just like, man, look, we got enough money, goddammit. Can we stop for a second?
No, because I'm a firm believer in whatever your vision is.
Stick to
definitely when it comes to my family,
Right.
I'm there to support it, and I love her vision because it's not just being in one spot. She wants to actually do this and then open up doors for others in the city of Detroit.
She got a
who wants to
purpose.
do it.
Yeah.
Then she wants to start a lingerie company, and then she wants to start
My movies.
movies, And then actually it was crazy because she came up with this idea. We both did, but it was majority on her end. I'm
Swear, Clay, you was right.
Yeah.
Porn making the most money right now. You
It's a bunch of nasty, horny bastards out here right now, dog. Just period. Going crazy. You got to think about it. Pandemic was just here. Like
everybody in the computer.
Everybody love the fuck.
I almost don't know nobody who ain't got a pandemic baby at this point.
I was just about to say that everybody got pandemic.
Actually, speaking of pandemic, you might want to talk to me on this part. So she came up with this idea. You know how DJ Khaled grab all these artists and put them on the track?
For sure.
So her idea was, what if I took my vocals from an audio clip and had somebody produce a beat around it and put artists on it?
That's dope. Like people
That's a show business.
That's strip club. Strip club anthem.
Who we gonna put on there?
Anybody. I don't care who on it.
Strip club anthem.
Y'all been seeing.
Networking.
Clay went crazy on them verses.
Oh yeah,
Clay, you going nuts.
It's gonna.
I like Shooter, by the way. Shooter good.
Oh, you like shooters?
Oh man.
He went crazy on them verses, man.
Long live, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That was something different too because I didn't know. I didn't know dog. I never heard of him. I never seen him before, and I didn't know his music.
That's the best though, because you was ready for whatever.
No, I had to go prepared though. So
okay.
I Googled this man. I almost found out his real address and everything.
Student of the game.
I had to literally know what was going on with him. You know what I'm saying? So when I Googled him and I did my research, I found out his best songs. I knew what he had for me. I knew what he could throw at me. I was ready for everything. So when I literally I wouldn't pay my DJ to come. I paid just everything to make sure it was all the way right. Like just make sure that night was no way in hell I could walk away with an L.
So he came at you like let's set this verses up like.
No, so basically it's so crazy. So I was at a bar and a guy walked up to me. The promoter actually walked up to me and was like, "Hey, bro, I was thinking about doing the verses and I want to do one with you." I'm like, "All right, bro, but I don't think it's nobody that can really do what I do or even got a catalog like that, you know, as far as singing wise, that can go against me." He like, "Nigga, I know somebody, I got somebody." He like, "I'm gonna tap in with you." I'm like, "All right, bet, whatever, you just let me know what's going on." I look up the next day, the dude is writing me he make a tag on Instagram like, "Oh, Dope Boy Clay
antagonized you.
Yeah, Dope Boy Clay. Nigga just called me saying he want them verses.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Like, what? Hold on, time out. But I didn't even say nothing when I saw that verse until I started reading the motherfucking comments. I'm like, oh, dog got me fucked all the way up. Then I made a post. And I'm like, man, I don't know nobody in the city who can really, mess with me for real. Y'all better off getting Rod Wave. And when I made that post, I look up again, and now he writing. Yeah. He writing under my pictures. He writing up. I'm like, oh yeah, it's
at least you got his attention.
Yeah,
got his attention.
He's
simple. I ain't gonna lie, man. You a legend, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's straight up, bro.
Respect. Thank you for producing
you
that
get all
good
the
music.
credit, bro. You a legend in this shit, man.
I ain't gonna cap. I've never seen you perform before. Me and you talked, and we hung out on the set of the movies and everything before I even seen you perform. When I saw him perform, I said, dog, the arrogance in this man is ridiculous.
But I had to be an asshole. Excuse my friends. I'm cussing like a I don't know.
That's where the hunger.
You could
hunger.
Yeah, but I had to be.
Take what's yours.
Exactly.
But it was dope though, cause you blew the roof off the building. Like, man, when I say I don't even let me tell you, me and Herbie have this conversation. I have not been to a concert. Yeah, I'm always in the concert because my daughter, she always in the dang on concert. So this was the first time. That was like a concert. Yeah. Hey, Motown Ty, you my dog. I'm just saying, you my dog.
Shout out Motown Ty.
But it was like, and then it was like, all right, here come Clay. And I'm like, I'm looking around like, what the heck? Everybody, what?
I ain't gonna
especially when you hit him with the A, I was like, oh, heck,
when that play that fell off, it was over.
It was over.
Yeah, I think we was more excited on stage.
And it's so crazy. I'm still not trying to just kind of blow it off because Dog's still going on the gram too. I ain't gonna even talk about all that.
Okay.
But I still kind of just once they play fell off. Come on, now it was just it was over. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I did Ghetto Gold.
Say less, right?
I did Ghetto Gold, Grind and Shine, certain other songs. Later, damn near the end of the whole thing. I did it for a reason.
No, you petty because the first song you dropped, he didn't even drop the song. He did the hook, and the
what I
whole
mean?
building started singing. He was like, "All right, I'm done." That's it. I was like, "What the?"
That's the whole thing, though. Y'all gotta understand. That's what made the battle so cold, though, because the audience was more excited and had more momentum than
it was crazy.
either one of the performers. So it really was like a landslide for real, because the streets, the whole city was behind
Shout out to
Clay
Detroit.
for real.
Shout out to
I
Detroit.
knew it was crazy when he dropped that hook and everybody was singing. He ain't do no verse after that first song drop with that hook. I was like,
It's so crazy. I didn't do one verse. Period.
No,
I
it was
only
all
did
hooks.
hooks.
I know that's all mine.
and I didn't touch in. And I didn't touch into. I didn't touch into like my feature bag. Like I got features with some of everybody from east to west.
Yeah, I know you left that at home. I noticed it. I noticed
did
it.
strictly by love music. Period. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question for you. Besides the music and everything like that, when it comes to Dope Boy Cash Out, right?
Yeah.
I grew up with that one generation where like they were big claimers, and they kind of like destroyed the community a little bit. Like, how do you feel about that? Like for people to carry your name, but then tarnish it. Like I was in the Harper Woods neighborhood, and when some of the Dope Boy Cash Out and the Lords and all of them came and moved into the community, they literally started spray painting that stuff all over the streets. And it was just like, okay, we know you here.
Right.
But why you got to mess up a brand new school? Why you got to go over to East Lane, you know?
Well, that's kind of the nature of the beast, to be territorial, though. In
Not only that, and you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say too much, but
yeah.
We were kids, man.
Understandable.
Like I don't even know how to really say like that.
It's a different era now.
And then like when I say we were kids, not only were we kids with money. Yeah. Right. So imagine seeing a 16, 17-year-old, you may be driving a Honda, but this nigga pulling up in a 745 or a Benz. How you know what I'm saying? Like right now, like no cap, I know a couple kids right now that's holding hundreds of thousands, riding around in Benz's, SRT, like new cars, like going crazy, and I'm proud of them. Like, cause it kind of reminded me of us when we were growing up.
Right.
But when we were growing up, we didn't have the internet.
Right.
So,
and that's the topic of the show: accountability.
Yeah, you gotta have accountability. Like we didn't have the internet. Boy, if the internet was out back, man, listen here. But because we were still in the streets. It was a lot of stuff that was going on that no one ever knew. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of stuff that the world will never know because by Lug as a whole, if y'all notice, like we're a brotherhood and we don't talk unless we don't speak nothing on the internet. Like we keep shit strictly music. Every blue moon you might hear a situation.
That's good for the industry too. Keep people out your business.
Yeah, not only that, like we move a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely had some friends in that time with Dope Boy Cash Out. They never really would talk with it. It was sports. What you doing? Did you dunk on anybody yet today? Like they always want to know what everybody else is doing. So it was like that. But I wasn't saying like necessarily all of y'all, but it was just some like.
Yeah, we didn't mean to be arrogant assholes. But they loved our disrespectful asses.
Yeah, they did.
You know,
I ain't had no problem. I was like, they out here rough.
I remember me and B, we went to a store on 6 Mile.
Yeah,
right?
that's 6 Mile all the drive.
We seen Keys. We went right in the store seeing Keys. He was like, don't get my whole picture because I'm working. I don't know if he was shooting a movie or what. He was working on something that he said, but he was like, don't get the whole.
He was grimy.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
He was working on a movie. Yeah.
I appreciate y'all staying around.
For real.
It's healthy for the city.
So how long when you get up in the morning, you be like, all right, what is your first thing? Like, I know you got to eat and shit. You like, all right, I'm gonna go to the studio. Like, how long you been staying in the studio?
A day in the life of Dope Boy Clay.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Majority of my time ain't even in the studio. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Like, just keep everything funky. I got 2 kids. So, and I'm a single father. Like, I'm a single full-time father.
Shout out to the single dads, single moms.
Shout out, and yeah, it's deep. But make a long story short, I meditate in the morning. That's my first move when I wake up. Sorry, I gotta meditate. If I don't meditate, my whole day thrown off, and just don't nobody fuck with me. But after that, man, it's pertaining to my kids, man. I drop my son off at school every morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm that kind of father. I'm full-time. I'm full dad. And then you got to make money, man. You got to eat every day, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to provide for the family. Ain't nothing like free. So I make sure I take care of my business, man. And,
smart.
And then after that, maybe if it's some time, you know, my son was just playing football, so I go sit up at the football field with my son, you know, XYZ. My daughter, man, beautiful. She's 8 months. she's just exploring the world right now. So, you know, she's intrigued by every little thing, you know. So
she got a good teacher.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to you.
You know, and I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm scared y'all was having all these conversations like this. Because I'm not gonna lie. Every year she turned, I'm buying a new gun. Period. No cap.
Always be prepared.
No
have a purpose,
cap.
have a plan.
Man.
So you got any shows like coming up? You got any shows?
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's well, it's technically pay show or his pay tour, but everybody is going. Like we haven't
Shout
been
out
out.
Payroll.
We haven't. Shout out Payroll Giovanni. We haven't all been out in a while. Like we haven't all been together and been out in a while. So Pay and you know a couple the managers and you know like Empire and everybody, they just thought it'd been a good idea for us all to be together again. You know
Timing is everything.
Yeah, timing is everything.
It's coming back to the city anyway, so that's smart.
We got a tape we finna drop. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff in motion right now, man. With Dope Boys Cash Out, man. So definitely it's something to look forward to. But we got tours coming up like crazy. So
I'm gonna keep my ear to the streets.
Yeah. We got it's so crazy. They supposed to be in Flint tonight. Tomorrow we Dayton, and I want to say like next week it's like Cincinnati or something crazy or Cleveland. It's a bunch of dates.
Yeah, y'all working.
Just watch. Yeah, just watch. Follow us all on Instagram.
I'm locked in for sure, though, boy.
What's about you, Juicy? What you got? No, you what's out of town? What you got going on? What's that one the tour?
So I have the December 11th. I have a show at the Berlin Street Lounge, which is my Christmas naughty party, and it's gonna be dope. Also soon I have my.
What kind of show? Like, what can we expect at the show?
It's like a The naughty party, it's like a showcase for artists as well.
Okay.
Also like street vendors, like vendors for like toys and clothing there as well.
Okay.
Okay, to the naughty party as well. Also have the show on the December 30th, the Detroit New Year's Eve party.
Okay.
Rocky Bag gonna be there. Bianca
Wow.
Bag.
Are you still taking invites? Can artists get on the show, or how's that going?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk after that. Sounds good.
And the website coming out soon, very, very soon. New content coming out as well.
Okay.
I got a question. Now look, I know everybody. I know I've been stuck on this shit. But everybody got to pay taxes back. Where is they doing with the tax money that everybody paying back? Where is it going?
Let me add this. I think everybody should be born with good credit. I just want to throw that out there.
For real. Everybody should be born with a 720, basically.
I agree.
Is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because you in control of your own business. If you lose it, if you know, that's on you.
Which is true.
I was just there. I'm so wounded.
That's all right. You'll get back.
It's not hard. Come holler at your girl. They call me KD to plug for a reason. You know, I got to plug on a couple of things, little lessons and things like that. But we don't really know where the money go. But I will tell you one thing. I don't understand why we have to pay it for this year coming up. Because, we lost a lot. Why was we still paying for things during the pandemic? It was things that you really needed. And now all of a sudden, I'm probably about to go back being a vegetarian again because I just went to try to get a pack of meat and it was $20. And I could have sworn it used to be 10 before the pandemic.
So inflation's.
The
I don't like
what's
inflation. The gas, they kind of playing. We work hard and they take more. It's kind of
right.
weird. Yeah.
And instead of just letting us live, just taking some of that tax off, letting the economy grow a little bit, and just have us start over.
And you know what?
Instead of having us start over, they just want us to struggle until the day we
That's why
that'll slow down the crime rate if they stop being.
That's why we gotta create our
people
own.
wouldn't be so hungry.
Yeah.
That's why we gotta create our own system.
I agree with that. Too.
Create our own gas system, create our own what I'm saying. So we can use that money for us in our community. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the hood, keep it in the street. Keep it around our
Currency,
people.
like bro saying, I don't know if everybody can hear him, but currency in the culture. Man.
Yeah,
That's
currency in the culture. Yeah.
Powerful statement, bro.
Get with your homeboys and figure out a plan. And then execute.
That's what we here. That's what we here for.
Homeboys, homegirls.
We here to plan, to talk, and create blueprint.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we're gonna make a change this decade. What you saw last years, it's a wake-up call right now. Yeah. So we're gonna make some change. We're gonna get together. We're gonna create meetings. We're gonna bring the community in. We're gonna bring people from the blocks, the street that really wants a real change out here. You know what I'm saying?
That too.
We need that.
So we gonna create that. That's why we serious.
We serious.
We got one more guest, Bird. He got some things going on.
Oh yeah,
Bird.
I just got Bird coming up about me leaving the streets. I'm through with the streets.
That's the book, right?
My cousin Nell, it's will be everything. TV show.
Okay.
Bird TV. My cousin Nell, he said, look, man, come with me. I left the streets. I'm through with the streets. It's just a different part of me now. So y'all be
Appreciate
that real soon.
Appreciate that.
That's the thing, man. It's tired, man. We tired, bro.
Community
It's
growth.
time to make a change, man.
We need some add some color to these great.
So bad, and I don't want to get caught up in the breakfast. So I'm doing something positive. He kept telling me years ago, but I didn't want to listen. I'm 52 now, so I'm on a whole new positive tip.
Thank you for staying hungry. Thank you for staying hungry too.
It's never too late.
We need that voice in the streets.
Never too
All
late.
our voices in the streets.
Never too late, B.
Never too late.
Too late.
Be on my head, like, man, look, come on.
Yeah.
You know, so I see something different. So I'm finna do something real big that ain't nobody did in Detroit off of me.
That's good.
real.
That's good. I got one question before we just end this all up, and it's been stuck on my mind, and it's probably gonna be for the artists. What is it gonna take for you all to trust in Black people and believe in Black people in order to start working with them? Because I can tell you all day that I have a music streaming company, and I'm just like DistroKid. The only difference is I'm not gonna watermark your stuff. You can keep all your stuff, but how quick will you believe me? I'm in the flesh, in the person. You ain't never seen the person behind DistroKid, for real, for real. So what will it take for you all to trust in those Black businesses and those Black people versus somebody you never even seen before and you just, I'm on it?
Well, if you remember years ago when Farrakhan said, let's put everything together, we could have rocked. But by us killing each other, we scared to go into anybody's face because we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. As soon as you turn your back, they're hitting you upside the head, shooting you. And who got time for it?
So stop holding each other back.
So life live on, but we want it to live better than what it's going through.
But why do we make everybody look like everybody else? My name is Kira Denise. I'm not K1. My name is Kira Denise. I'm not Cash Out.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? So why? Not saying that these are bad people. Y'all good. We good.
Individually, we can break that chain. I know what you're saying. I know where you're reaching.
Why title me as that female over there?
We have to start believing what
That's why
people
we
tell
gotta
us
show
about
the
ourselves.
street. That's why we gotta show the street something different.
We gotta wake up.
We gotta wake up and we gotta change the narrative of the story.
Yeah.
You know
But
what
how
I'm
do we
saying?
do that? We
It
keep
starts
talking
with
about
the
waking up,
individual.
but how do you wake
It
up?
starts with the individual. Self-confidence.
It's a lack of
It started with one
understanding
story.
that's the problem.
Like we doing it right now.
Well, I'll say this: as long as they have their schools and their churches, trying to convince my people would be like trying to put pants on a mule. So if you never enlighten yourself, if you never feed your spirit with what it is that you're grasping after, as far as being awake, being woke, we all lose because you got to meet one and teach one. You feel what I'm saying? So once you wake up, you can teach someone else. You can teach your sister next to you. You can teach your brother next to you. And that's just what it pretty much boils down to.
And not only that,
I got a couple of them during the pandemic.
The right person to pull a man or a woman out the streets like you just pull me out.
Bingo.
If I got a person that keeps saying, man, do this, and putting that money in my face, and I'm looking at this package, what you think I'm gonna go to?
Right.
This make just as much money as that package make.
Facts.
But
Product
you
your
gotta be
environment.
hungry for the change, your whole lifestyle.
Yeah.
And a lot of
And
people,
it's not easy.
Shout out to Tupac for leading that way in the beginning.
as an upcoming artist, a lot of people are
Rest in
scared
peace
to
too,
take
sir.
a risk. I can't say the same for myself. I'm not afraid to take a risk.
Right.
And people are scared to take risks because they don't have discernment. So that's also a lack.
Yeah.
But you'll take it with someone you never seen.
That's just being scared to fail.
That's to each
you
his
know what I'm
own.
saying? That's being scared to fail. It's something
But when I read a book, the millionaire always say, to get rewarded, you got to take risks.
You got to.
Right.
You got to. So if
Not
you,
only that, I tell people, if you want God to do something, you got to do something. Whatever your issues is, you got to turn it around for something positive.
Believe in
just
yourself.
do right.
Believe in yourself
just
too.
do right.
Yeah.
Just do right by God and yourself.
Yeah.
All day.
If you do right,
Definitely.
then you won't have to worry about nothing.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Shout out
Self-confidence.
to everybody that's sitting back there. Skrilla.
Shout out to Skrilla, Vito.
Shout out to Skrilla and Vito last night, just showing up and showing out at the yacht club last night.
Yes, sir.
Turning it all the way up to all the artists that
Yes,
turned up and turned out last night. They did a beautiful job. Just thank you for coming and showing up because, you know, our names is important just as much as they are important to y'all. So thank you for keeping our names to the yacht club and showing up and showing up.
Okay, so you know what I want to do?
The Art of Network.
I want to do a showcase. Basically, I want to have artists open up for you. I want to put that together.
Dope boy Clay, how that sound?
Okay.
Listen, I'll rock the show.
Okay,
Stop playing.
come on. Let's make it work. Let's make it work.
There you go. Y'all heard it first. We serious. Dope boy Clay.
I'm coming. Don't ask me. I'm not getting on the stage though. Don't even ask me. But I'm coming to support.
Hey, that's what we doing.
I'm steady sitting
In
down.
closing statement.
He was like,
I wish I could
quick
right now. I ain't
little
gonna lie.
shout out to myself because I do lashes. I do run a business in Southfield right next to North Bar and Grill. And I am having a special from this month throughout December as well. So it's Card the Lash Tech on Instagram. Rock with me because I'm cold.
Period.
Okay, so the closing statement. So like I say, we making connections. We changing the game. So that's why we're gonna be bringing in pastors, people in the community, school parents, to teachers, so we can figure this shit out.
Right.
So that's what we about. This is
Each one teach one, like Dope boy Clay
So we're gonna
said.
bring a lot of people so we could come up with ideas how we could get this thing going. So we could make a change in the city.
Exactly.
Hey, you know what I want y'all to look into since we all on that?
What's up?
Yeah, I just watched something on the internet. This lady was fired from her job because she was not vaccinated. Maybe this could be a next topic one of your days or something.
Well,
but she was not. No, hold on. But hear me out. Because she refused to get. She refused to get the shot. But she had been a teacher at this school for over 35 years.
Let me ask you this. It's a choice, right, to get the shot? Is it an individual choice?
It's no, but see, the whole thing is...
If the building has over 100 employees, then it is a mandate. But what I would suggest, as I said on the last episode...
See, this is what I did. I wasn't trying to make it go this far. I'm just saying, I just want everybody to really look into it because it's 25 people in here.
Exactly.
We all have a different opinion as far as how everybody feel about this shot.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to go that far, but I just wanted to throw that out there because we was talking about bringing teachers and people of the sort come in and talk. I just want to hopefully enlighten my people, and I want my people to be enlightened. Exactly. And the more that we talk about the issues at hand,
appreciate that.
The faster and the more that we come together and figure out a better solution for what the problem is.
The more change to come.
You know what's so interesting? When you made that comment, I work with the university. My third eye be working real good. Something popped into my head that wait till after the pandemic is over. Because right now, the vaccination and the test is only under the EUA, which is an emergency use authority. Once that is over, once the pandemic is over and the FDA has not approved it, don't come after me. Once the FDA still has not approved it, somebody going to be able to sue somebody. Because it's not legal anymore. No one's supporting it anymore. So.
They can't even tell you the major side. They can't even tell you the side effects or something.
Yeah, you're supposed to ask for the sheet of paper that comes in the box before you get the shot. You're supposed to see everything. And if they don't give it to you,
eat healthy and take care of your body. Eat healthy and take care of your body.
I just want all my people to be enlightened.
Me too.
Yeah.
I want you to be here tomorrow and everybody else.
And also
I can't give my opinion.
And also get yourself tested too. Get yourself tested, man. We want to make sure all y'all stay here because I went through it. I went through COVID for 2 months in the hospital.
I ain't do 2 months.
Still got the scar. Had 2 in my neck. You know what I'm saying? So I've been through it. So I don't want y'all to go through what I went through. So
take care of your
health.
health.
Be careful of your health and all that.
And words are powerful. Just because you get sick, don't sit there and be like, I got COVID. Like, I was sick a couple of weeks ago. I was like, man, this feel like a sinus cold. And that's exactly what it was.
But you took care of yourself, right?
Yeah, I stayed out the way. Took care of myself. I knew exactly what it was. I don't confess anything.
So you save a life if you stay home if you are sick.
Yeah, just stay home. If you don't feel
cold,
good.
Everybody should be staying home if they got a cold anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
It's so simple, man. It's so
especially
simple.
for the kids.
One glass of lemon and lime water keeps all diseases
and built
up mucus.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning. It's so simple.
It is.
We can go back to the original roots of life, and we will live longevity, man.
Right.
This ain't rocket
A healthy mind,
He
healthy
said
body, healthy
he said
soul.
120 years in Psalms.
Lemon and lime water.
Lime water.
It's so crazy. Lemon water by itself. Lemon water by itself, room temperature, that alone builds the white blood cells. There's no way that a disease can attack your body or any infections or what's the other words? Like the flu, the COVID, and none of that can actually attack you because your immune. The white blood cells is what protects your immune system. Right. So as long as your white blood cells are strong,
you gotta use both though.
No, you can. So basically, the lime, if I'm not so the lime, if I'm not mistaken, is about the mucus. It builds mucus.
Mucus holds bacteria,
exactly,
an infection,
and it's an infection. Exactly.
I know we did the lemons just to keep hydrated because it's so hot.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Lemon itself is a very powerful. I don't even know if they call it a fruit.
It's an acidic.
You got to see.
Acidic thing of nature.
Yeah. But you can use the lemon for multiple things. If you take a lemon and you rub it on the bottom of your foot and you put a napkin in your shoe and walk around like that all day, at the end of the day, you could take that napkin off the bottom of your foot and you will see some of the impurities from your body at the bottom of your foot.
I've seen something like that before.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could do that with that though.
Yeah, with a lemon. Just with a lemon, bro. Just rub it on the bottom of your feet and put a napkin on it. Yeah, all the bad toxins, all the impurities, you can see it at the bottom of your foot. It was crazy. Okay.
Keep a finger around with lemon and lime water all the time.
Hey, lemons is good weapons too.
All right. So we're going to have to end this episode. But like I say, it's more to come. And we have a good time. So we serious, So we like to end this with a goodbye. See you later. Peace.
Peace from KD.
Make a move, make it matter. Yeah. Forget the rest.
How y'all feeling, baby?
You're rocking with the best radio station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.